Welcome everyone. This is a basic beginner video. So if you already know this information and you care to skip the video, then skip it. This is for new gardeners. I have a lot of people asking me questions about gardening who are new to gardening, and that is what this video is for. I want to share the number one plant that you must grow if you're going to have a vegetable garden. The reason why you want to grow marigolds is because of the benefits it provides, not only for the beneficial insects, but the soil and to help deter certain pests within your garden. Thanks for watching. Today I am sowing seeds of marigolds that I purchased from the dollar store for $1. They work just fine. I also have a ton that I harvested from my garden, but not all of those really germinate. So I know that the store-bought ones, for some reason, they germinate a lot better than the ones I harvested last year. Even though I did grow a lot, it's just a lot of seeds didn't germinate. So these packs were cheap and affordable. And the reason why you want to grow marigolds in your garden is because they help deter pests. They also fix the soil of nematodes. Nematodes will connect to your plant roots and they will drain nutrients from your plants. So planting marigolds near your plants, I like to do them as a border in between rows if you want to separate the rows, and it's very beneficial. You always want to add flowers in your garden because it attracts the pests to eat the flowers more so than your vegetables. The reason why they eat the flowers is because it's much sweeter. But if all you have is a vegetable garden with no flowers, of course the pests are going to eat your vegetables. Like now I have morning glory growing in the garden, and it's being attacked by some worms, moth worms, and I'm totally fine with that because that's the purpose of me interplanting flowers in my garden, is to deter pests. So if you haven't, go ahead and get you some seeds and start you some marigolds. I already have over 125 marigolds in my garden from seeds that I started in January. I'm starting a new set because I'm expanding my garden area, and marigolds will last about 3 months. So you want to keep a steady supply of succession planting of marigolds as well. So when those die back, you can have some new vibrant marigolds to add. It's so much cheaper than going to the store and purchasing marigolds. If I was to go to the store and purchase a marigold, I can get one for like $1.12. But look how many I'm going to get for $1 that I can grow from seeds. So go ahead and get you some seeds. And once you start, sorry guys, once your plants starting to let them deadhead. Let the seeds dry on the plant. Do not take them off. Just let them dry on the plant, and then you remove them and save those seeds to replant again. So that's just a quick tip on including and interplanting and incorporating marigolds into your garden. And these are the marigold seeds. What I do is sow two. Earlier I planted like a whole bunch together. I don't really like thinning out plants. So I try to save whatever plants that do grow. I don't like throwing them away. So I just sow two seeds, and if they germinate, I'll plant two plants together. And if they don't germinate, if I have a cell block that's empty, I just plant more seeds in that block. So here we are, and I am going to begin sowing my seeds. So you can take something to just drill your holes in your cell trays, in your cells. Okay, so I have my seeds sown in the little holes, and next I am just going to cover them up with a light layering of my potting soil mix. And you have to be careful that you don't knock the seeds out and then you're wondering why one of the cells isn't germinating. So now that we have this, I'm going to kind of push them in because, like I said, once you start watering them, the water will push the soil up, because I have a lot of peat moss in my mixture because I want a fluffy, nice and fluffy mix so that the seedlings can easily come through the soil. And that's it. Here you label your seed trays or your pots. In the beginning, as a rookie, I would just throw seeds in containers and then I don't know what is growing until it gets older. So I also stopped taking the date off of these, and this is a plastic knife that I can reuse year after year. That's why I stopped putting the dates on them, because I'm going to reuse this when I plant marigolds next year. Just make sure you sterilize and clean your labeling stuff before you plant again to prevent disease from spreading. I like to use this to water in because it doesn't pour a whole bunch of water out at one time. And I'm going to look for one with tinier holes because I still feel like this is too much. I dropped 1 bare aspirin in the water because it helps root development. So I sprinkle water with a drop of 1 tablet of bare aspirin into my water, and then I'm going to water these in. Bear with me, one hand, and I'm going to try to water. Like I said, be careful with your watering so that the seeds don't come out. One thing that people do is pre-moisten their mix. I haven't done that yet because I haven't had issues with seeds popping out or not germinating. So maybe I'll try that in the near future and record my success or failure with it. I have my tray set on my shelf, and now we wait to see when we get some marigolds. If you like this video and you want to see more simple basic how-to videos in the garden, then please like, share, and subscribe, and leave me a comment.